Open, the half stare across his lips.
Okay, let's dive straight into a really fascinating head-scratcher today. Picture this. Muhammad Ali, peak form, versus Dolph Lundgren, also in his prime. I mean, talk about a clash of titans, but maybe a bit of a mismatch in styles.
Oh, absolutely. A huge mismatch. And that's exactly what our source material is about. It's a piece we're calling Sound Yut Ojans, and it actually sets up this exact hypothetical fight.
Right, this imagined boxing match.
Exactly. And what's interesting is it doesn't just pose the question, it gives a pretty definitive answer. And the reasoning behind it.
Okay, so that's our mission for this deep dive then.
Yeah.
Not just to, play fantasy matchmaker.
Right.
But to really unpack the analysis from the source. What are the insights here about their, completely different skill sets?
Makes sense. So where should we start? Ali's strengths, maybe? According to the source?
Yeah, let's do that. And the source immediately goes to his boxing skills, obviously. That whole float like a butterfly, sting like a bee thing.
Legendary speed and agility.
Totally. Incredible reflexes, too. And maybe crucially, what the source calls his ring IQ.
Ah, the tactical side. His ability to think and adapt in the ring.
Exactly. Plus, look at his record. He fought and beat the absolute best heavyweights of his time. That's proven experience.
Yeah, that experience in high-level boxing matches is key here, especially given the scenario. Okay, so how does the source talk about Lundgren then?
Well, it definitely acknowledges the obvious. Guy's imposing. 6'5", clearly very strong.
A physical specimen, no doubt.
Right.
Yeah.
But it also makes sure to mention his actual martial arts background. He was a European karate champion, apparently.
Oh, interesting. So not just Hollywood muscle, there's real combat sport experience there, just not boxing.
Precisely. And the source throws in another detail, his chemical engineering background.
Adds another dimension, suggesting intelligence beyond just the physical.
Yeah, paints a picture.
Yeah.
But okay, let's get to the core of it. What's the source's prediction for this fight? Who wins and why?
The source is unambiguous. Ali wins. And the reasoning really boils down to one thing. The context. It's a boxing match. Standard boxing rules.
So the rules of engagement are key.
Absolutely central to the source's argument. It argues that within that specific framework, Ali's specialized boxing finesse just completely overrides Lundgren's raw power or his karate skills.
So skill over strength within the specific rules of boxing.
Exactly. The source basically says Ali's speed, his boxing-specific stamina, for going rounds.
Right, different kind of fitness.
And just his superior technique would be too much for Lundgren in a boxing ring.
Does it give, a specific outcome?
It does, actually. It predicts Ali winning by TKO technical knockout in the 5th round. A masterful display of boxing skill is how it's framed.
Wow, quite specific. So the big takeaway seems to be about specialization then.
I think so, yeah. The source really emphasizes how specialized skill dominates within its own arena. Put them in a boxing ring, the boxer has the edge. It seems obvious, but seeing it laid out with these two figures really drives it home.
So for everyone listening, the key point from this source is really how much the rules of the game matter. Expertise in one field doesn't automatically transfer, especially when the environment changes.
Yeah, it makes you think, doesn't it? Which leads to a good question to ponder, maybe.
Go for it.
Does this analysis, focusing so much on the boxing rules, change how you think about other hypothetical matchups? Experts from totally different fields.
Right, like what other factors, maybe unexpected ones, might suddenly become super important when you take someone out of their comfort zone, their specific discipline.
Exactly. What else comes into play?
Definitely some food for thought there about the power and maybe the limits of being a specialist. Thanks for digging into this unusual matchup with us.